In today's video, I'm opening 2 vintage Yu-Gi-Oh tins, one from the TCG versus one from the OCG. What's up, guys? Today we are opening 2 vintage Yu-Gi-Oh tins, and one's going to be OCG and one's going to be TCG. So it's going to be fun to see which one has better value, what you can get from both tins. We've seen a lot of TCG tins on the channel, but not as many OCGs, so this should be interesting. Let's get into it. So B7 in the chat sent me 2 tins for a video. But because we're live anyway, we're going to make the video live. Dear Ruxin, I thought you would enjoy a small TCG versus OCG 10 battle from 2005. I just wanted to help you get to 300K, which oddly enough, we're doing this during the 300K stream. So he is helping us to get 300K. Pretty crazy. Hopefully this is good content giveaway inside Brian S. So B7 in the chat. Thank you for that. Now let's show the 2 tins that we're opening. But first we have a giveaway for the YouTube video later. So this is a video giveaway. This will be given away at a later date. To make it more simple, we got Green Baboon. Limited edition. Oh, the OG premium pack for Arcana Art Dark Magician. Oh, a slot machine from Magic Ruler. The Japanese Prismatic Secret. That's awesome. Harpy's Pet Dragon from FMR. That's amazing. And a Buster Later First Ed. That's going to be a crazy giveaway. All right, guys, if you're watching on YouTube for the video later, like the video, be subscribed, turn on notifications. Let me know down below what you think will win. Will it be the OG or the OCG End of ANUBIS tin? Or will it be the TCG Gilford the Lightning? This is Lightning, not Legend, right? Gilford the Lightning? Yeah. Pick which one's going to win down below, and that's how you enter the giveaway. These are going to be at a later date. Some things are not just important, they're sacred. Some things you can afford to miss. Some things you can't. What am I talking about? Why am I so cryptic? I'm talking about the most sacred live stream on Whatnot, searching for the Sacred Beast by opening a first edition hobby Shadow of Infinity booster box. Did I say a first edition hobby Shadow of Infinity booster box? Let's call in Future Ruxin. Hey, Future Ruxin! Yeah? What was that, past Ruxin? I was just hoping that you could tell the audience a little bit about the Shadow of Infinity booster box opening. Like, did we pull anything good? Did we get Sacred Beasts? Past Ruxin, we didn't open a Shadow of Infinity booster box. Wait, what? I thought we were opening a Shadow of Infinity booster, first edition, hobby. Oh, past Ruxin, you're so naive. We opened 2 Shadow of Infinity booster boxes, first edition, hobby. But we surely didn't give away all of the Ultimate Rare Sacred Beast and a sealed box of first edition hobby Shadow of Infinity. That would just be ridiculous. There's no way we did that, right, Future Ruxin? Past Ruxin, have you ever been to one of our Whatnot streams? Sort of. I'm always in the past, so not actually, no. Well, you should probably change that, because not only did we give away all 3 first edition Sacred Beasts that you can see here on the screen, but we also gave away this first edition sealed Shadow of Infinity hobby box to a viewer watching the stream. You could have won them if you weren't in the past. If you're in the future like me, maybe. You just had to be at the stream. So don't you guys miss the Whatnot stream this Thursday at 4 p.m. Central, where we're celebrating 30K followers on Whatnot. Shout out to all you guys who have followed. Appreciate you guys doing that. And as you heard, we're giving away all 3 first edition Ultimate Rare Sacred Beasts, as well as a first edition sealed Shadow of Infinity booster box to one person. This is the craziest giveaway we've ever done. We have all 3 Sacred Beasts and a sealed Shadow of Infinity hobby box. You don't want to miss this stream, guys. Okay, because I don't get to open these OCG tins, we're going to save that one for last. Let's open this Gilford the Lightning tin first. 1 of 6 exclusive cards. This came out in 2005 in North America. Let's make it a little bit taller. All right, back here, this is what we get. We get Dark Beginning, Dark Revelation, Soul the Duelist, Rise of Destiny, and Flaming Eternity, including the bonus card. Let's see what we can get. Shout out to B7 and the Whatnot chat. Shout out to Brian for this awesome opening. Let's see what we can pull. All right, Gilford the Lightning. It is Lightning. Gilford, what's Gilford the Legend? That's a card, right? That is a really nice looking card. That card's in really great shape. Centering looks pretty good. Does that look double stamped? It looks extra thick on that stamp. Huh. That looks really nice. It looks like it's double stamped or something. That's really good. All right, that's pretty. All right, now the packs. So in the YouTube video, we're gonna have the actual score. We're gonna have like the values and stuff popping up. In this live stream, we are not gonna have that, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, let's open Rise of Destiny first, because that's the one I've opened the most of, I think. Rise of Destiny first edition, though, which is pretty cool. Let's see what we can get. Rise of Destiny first edition pack. 4 from the back. Can we get an ultimate rare? Woodborg and Pachi. Moki Moki King, Woodborg and... 2 Woodborg and Pachi. That's interesting. Hi to Future YouTube for me. What's up? Hi to Future YouTube. That's from Sky. Rock the Valley of Haze. We have Zing Zin. Lighten the Load. Nightmare Penguin. And Pikachu Circle of Enchantment. Very nice. Not bad. A super rare Pikachu. A hit on the first one. Not too shabby, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. All right. Next one. Let's do a Flaming Eternity. Unlimited. It's an Ultra from SD5. Gotcha. The Crump impression. Well, I played him in Wheeled Anime. That was the first episode. How could I forget the legend? All right. 4 from the back. We have Golem Sentry. Blade Rabbit. Mecha Dog Marin. Firebird. Refusion. Element Valkyrie. Beast Soul Swap. Abari Ushioni. And Spiral Spear Strike. How come the pack was first out? Aren't the 10 packs usually unlimited? Yeah, but Rise of Destiny back then was super printed. They printed it a ton in first ed. So they ended up putting it in special editions and tins and stuff like that. So there's a lot of first ed Rise of Destiny. If you find unlimited Rise of Destiny, it's actually more rare a lot of the times. Okay, Soul the Duelist. This is also unlimited. See what we can get. What are we going to get for the TCG? So far, 1 super rare pulled. Malice Doll of Demise, little Bakuda. Or is that Arcana? No, that's Arcana. All right, Element Dragon Sandwich. Sangan plus Witch of the Black Forest. Fusion Weapon. Arm Dragon level 3. 2-man Cell Battle. Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 6. Okay, that's pretty sick. Super rare. All right, Horus the Black Flame Dragon. Beautiful, beautiful card. That's awesome. Dark Beginning 1 and Dark Revelation. Let's save Dark Beginning for the end. See what Dark Revelation can get. Hit that subscribe button. We are 82 subs away from the LOB first edition box break. We've done a lot of vintage opening today, haven't we? Have you played Horus and Goat? I hate Horus and Goat. It's so annoying. They play Royal Decree. You just can't activate anything. It's like, oh, this sucks. All right, tip card number 2. Winged Sage Falcos. Nightmare Horse. Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu. Gravekeeper's Curse. Oppressed people. They are oppressed, but believe they will one day have their freedom. No, someday. Have their freedom someday. I read it backwards. Deskawala. Battle Scar Disarmament. That was a rare. I don't know if that means... I think it means we don't get anything. All right, rare gold armor. That's fine. Nostalgia week. Yeah, it's a little bit of a nostalgia week with all these Dark Revelations and Dark Beginnings where we opened them all, which was a lot of fun. Okay, last pack for the TCG V7 10. What else can we get? Hopefully you guys have had a good time during this stream. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. We are 81 subscribers away. This could be the foil right here, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, just in case. All right, tip card number 6. Kotodama. Mother Grizzly. Hio Zanru. Oh, Fire Princess. Gaia. A knight whose horse travels faster than the wind. His battle charge is the force to be reckoned with. I don't know if that means we don't get anything, but let's find out. It seems like it might mean that. Flash Assailant. Okay, yeah, so nothing in the DB1 pack. Okay, now it's time to open the OCG half of this 10 battle. This is a End of Anubis, you could say. 2005 OCG 10 with an ultimate rare promo. Here we go. Let's open it up. Booster pack collector 10. That's probably all I can read. Yugioh Konami. That's about it. Konami.co. I mean, it looks pretty awesome. It looks pretty close to ours, but it is in Japanese. So, very cool. What can we get? I don't know what packs we get in here, actually. So, this should be fun. All right. So, Soul the Duelist at the top. Let's see. An End of Anubis Ultimate Rare promo. How cool is that? That's crazy. OCG usually has pretty brutal hit rates in the old stuff. I don't know if it still is. That's amazing. All right. Let's see if I can... They have this little thing around the packs. See if I can open that. There we go. All right. Got it. All right. Stop and Lean, thanks for the raid of 16. Hopefully you guys had a great stream. Hopefully you've been raising a lot of money for your dad. Okay. Oh, this is like the exact same packs. Interesting. I didn't realize that. So you get Expert Edition, which looks like Dark Revelation. It's probably the same thing. Beginner's Edition, which looks like Dark Beginning. Soul the Duelist, Flame Eternity, and Rise of Destiny. That's pretty awesome. Okay, we legit came from Twitch. So you didn't even come from YouTube. So that's even crazier. Thank you guys for coming over here. I appreciate you guys. We're only 77 subscribers away from the next big thing. So check that out. Let's go. Is there a pull tab on this? I'm going to have to open them upside down. All right, let's go. Let's open it like that, not destroy it. Okay, first pack, Rise of Destiny, Rock from the Valley of Haze. Is it exactly like our set? We have Creator Incarnate or whatever it's called. The Union guy. I think that might have Union in the name too. And a Fusilar, Mech Fusilar Machine Dragon or something like that. I can't remember what it is. All right, Flaming Eternity. Let's see what we can get. OCG Flaming Eternity. Is the full week schedule out? I am fully like doing the order tomorrow. But it is, I've mentioned everything that we're doing, I think, at certain times. Sacred Phoenix ulti would be pretty awesome. All right, we have the Yakugair Panda, I think. No, or is that the other one? That might be the other one. Hex Sealed Fusion or whatever. Light Hex Sealed Fusion. The the Phoenix something of Nephthys. Elemental Burst, I think. And Forced Requisition. Okay. Another, if we get anything in this OCG 10, that's going to be a huge W because these pull rates, if I remember correctly, are brutal. Hand of Nephthys, that's right. All right, Soul of the Duelist. We are 70 subs away. Hit that subscribe button. We are making a crazy run today. We started about 7 hours ago. It's been a long stream. Maelstrom of Demise. We got that in the other one. We have the Fusion Weapon or something. Ninjutsu Art of Decoy or something. And, oh, Null and Void. All right, so it's, oh, and an Armed Dragon level 5 as well. That's cool. Null and Void, super rare. Not guaranteed to get an OCG card, so that's pretty awesome. We'll take that. That's awesome. 2 packs left. Beginner Edition 1. Let's do Expert Edition first. This one feels like it has a lot more cards in it. How's the baby? Doing great, Canadian Gamer Dad. You watching UFC? Occasionally I'll watch UFC. The Rescue Rabbit promo is wild. I saw it. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay, speaking of robos, helping Robo for contact. Man with the widget. People running about. This is a lot of MFC so far. Can't pull these cards. They're sticking together. Amazoness Tiger. Dark Blade. These are all MFC so far. Wing Sage Falcos. That's PGD. Banner of Courage. Deal with Dark Ruler. Metamorphosis. The Hidden Book of Spells. Exhausting Spell. And XY Tank. XY Dragon Cannon, I think. Tank Dragon's different. Okay. A lot of cards in that one. A lot from MFC. OCG in that one. Let's go to the Beginner's Edition. Last pack. Last pack for this 2005 OCG versus TCG 10 opening. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Definitely you can see similarities and also differences in these cards. These cards are so much stickier. All right. Let's go. We have White Magical Hat. I can't pull the card. We have... Why am I thinking Kotodama? New View of the Wicked. Karate Man. Hiya! He's not the actual Hiya, but he's close enough. Earl of Demise. From LON. The Celtic Guardian. Common. Cheerful Coffin. Messenger of Peace. Monster Recovery card. My Monster Recovery card. Mirror Wall. Forced Requisition. And a limiter removal. All right, so we got one foil, to be honest. That's pretty good. That's more than I could actually expect. So not too shabby on that one. We got a Null and Void. And of course, you get the Ultimate Rare promo, which kind of makes up for everything. All right, that's it for the 2005 OCG versus TCG 10. Here's the total score on the screen. It's going to be hard to say what the values are for the OCG because it's probably hard to find. But we'll do our best. You can see who won. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out some other videos on your way out. Shout out to America Deutscher, Brandon Cheney, Adams, Ghost King TCG, Ronald Apple. Oh, and Archlord Christia First Edition! Beam of Trading, Gilded Cowboy, Ian Musa, Junior Barty. Oh my goodness! Robert F., Changeline, Crypto Poppy, and Dr. Bob. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys next time. The Blue Eyes White Dragon has been